Mistress Clarissa Shields has released a snippet of a diss track that initially is taking shots and SLUT shaming ALYCIA Baumgardner. Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So, today we are talking Love Island USA Season 8. Claressa Shields, surprise, surprise, a.k.a. Pap's Mistress, a.k.a. Pap's Entanglement, a.k.a. Pap's Pick Me, a.k.a. Pap's Side Chick, or as Chris Cyborg would say, it is duck hunting season. Claressa Shields has nothing going on, you guys. Claressa Shields, you know what I'm saying, should just be focusing on training, right? She should be focusing on getting to whatever weight she's supposed to be getting to for her upcoming fight against K. Scott at 160 or whatever the case may be. But Claressa is addicted to the internet. She's addicted to online validation. She is addicted to trying to one-up anybody that she feels is against her, right? And ultimately, she's decided once again to make her target ALYCIA Baumgardner. Now, I find this interesting that now, all of a sudden, Claressa wants to release a snippet of a diss record, which would indicate this was already in the works before ALYCIA Baumgardner did that interview the other day, in which she said, no more Claressa Shields questions, I would knock her out. There's going to be consequences if you read your Bible and all of the things. And something told me, you know what I'm saying? Claressa's always going to respond to ALYCIA Baumgardner no matter what, because she's jealous. She is jealous and she is insecure. And it has been evident and amped up ever since it was announced that ALYCIA Baumgardner signed with MVP Promotions, right? Because Claressa also had an opportunity to sign with MVP Promotions, but Nikesa spilled the tea. He said that Claressa wanted a lot of shmoney, and they could not match the $3 million signing bonus that Claressa was looking for, because all Claressa cares about is fast money and upfront money. She doesn't think about long-term money. She doesn't think about wealth whispering type of money. She wants get-rich-quick schemes type of money. And when that money dries out, guess what? You have to keep up stunts and shows for relevance. You have to keep up the shenanigans to keep yourself in the news. What would have happened if you signed with MVP Promotions and don't have all these other people in your pockets, like Pap, like Win Records, like Win Records Network, like Zelita Promotions, and all of the things? MVP Promotions would have laid out the red carpet for you. Would have had a full-on re-documentary on how amazing and great you are. You know what I'm saying? You would have been on the marquee for ESPN, everything. Would have been on the marquee for Netflix, everything. You would have been set up to land big-time brand deals, big-time sponsorships for your fights, other opportunities, whether it is in TV, reality shows, cameos in real blockbuster movies, because those are the type of connections MVP Promotions has. And you would be booked and busy against other female fighters and not having to resort to fight a fighter who's only had 7 professional fights and is sponsored by OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really insane to me that Claressa always tries to find a way to victimize herself. So what has happened at the time I'm recording this video is Claressa had posted on the Instagrammies because she wanted to disturb our peace. You know what I'm saying? She didn't just want to post her workout comment. We already did a couple of videos in which Claressa was throwing shots at the tweets and this and that. And so she says, basically on the Instagrammies, you wanted a response. listen to this. And so I'm thinking to myself, okay, you're big baller shot caller. You're the $8 million woman. Surely this is already on Spotify. Surely this is already on Apple Music. Surely this is already on Amazon Music. You know what I'm saying? Surely this is already on Tidal or wherever you get your streaming platforms from. But no. We are dealing with the bootleg version, with the snippet version to get the people talking and all of the things. This is the same thing that happened, you know what I'm saying, when she tried to release Faithful, and ultimately she had to put it out herself on the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But if you search for Claressa Shields on the Apple Music like I did, the only songs that come up is Faithful, Poke the Quote, and Killer, right? So ultimately, I'm going to go over the lyrics. I'm going to spare you the 11 or so odd seconds of hearing Claressa attempt to rap, and we're just going to discuss the lyrics. So this is the cover art for Run Your Mouth by Claressa Shields, and it says press play with a kiss emoji and a boxing glove emoji. You wanted a response, press play, right? And so I find it interesting that Claressa is, you know what I'm saying, she is standing there like she's a Barbie doll, and it says the quote on the boxing gloves, all of this and all of that, and she's trying to, you know, present herself as the pretty Barbie girl, right? And then she has ALYCIA BAUMGARDNER. You know what I'm saying? She basically made like a Barbie doll version of ALYCIA BAUMGARDNER as a double. Basically, you know, on her knees, touching Claressa Shields' shoes and all of this and all of that. Like, it's really insane, and has tears coming out of her eyes, basically insinuating that ALYCIA BAUMGARDNER is a crybaby, you guys. So, like I said, it's a short snippet. Basically, Claressa says she ain't no killer, but don't push her. She sells tickets. This 304, she calls her 304, referring to ALYCIA BAUMGARDNER, sells PUSSY. She be on the internet saying she can whoop me. Now she pressing charges. The cops want to book me. 304 weigh $130, trying to be a bully. It is the lyrics, you guys. Here's the thing. Anybody that is a mistress, anybody that is a side chick, anybody that is in an entanglement, you know what I'm saying, with a married man who refuses to divorce his wife, you have no room to try to pull anybody's 304 card. You have no room to try to SLUT shame anybody. And this is based off of fake receipts coming from your good friend Adrian and a scorned ex or a scorned potential ex and Des Bryant. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even valid receipts. It is people who wanted a chance with ALYCIA BAUMGARDNER and feel a way that they didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? And so now they want to turn to Claressa's side to allegedly spill all this tea. No. But I find it interesting. You are the main one trying to allege that you're so pure and you're so untouched. But you've got former friends out here that are putting your business on blast. You got family members that are putting your business on blast that you are not this squeaky clean, you know, person that you want to represent. And you've had quite a few entanglements yourself. So I never understand. If you are going to try to SLUT shame somebody else, make sure there are zero skeletons in your closet. Make sure there is zero tea on you that could ever get out here in these streets, or it is going to be on like Donkey Kong, Claressa. And if the worst that you can do, you know what I'm saying, is do this. Like, you should have just kept this in the drafts. You should have just sent this in the email. You know what I'm saying? Do we really even need to hear the rest of the song? Because the rest of the song, I'm going to tell you what it's going to be. It's going to be trash. It's going to be bottom of the barrel. It is going to be in the gutter. It is going to be a non-factor, you guys. But this is what Claressa was working on when she was in the studio the other day. You know what I'm saying? Instead of training and all this and all that, She hopped up with that producer that Pap likes to hype up, Sean Miles, and put out this nonsense. put out this nonsense, and this is going to go triple plastic as well. And even people in the comments before Claressa deletes them is telling Claressa that she's better than this. That she's better than this. So like I said, this predates ALYCIA Baumgardner's interview that just came out the other day, where she told Claressa there was going to be consequences. So Claressa must have gotten word that things are going to be moving forward on ALYCIA Baumgardner's side with what happened at the MVP Promotions Netflix MMA event. And you want to put out a diss record? What happened to handling with the law? You know what I'm saying? Or no, excuse me. Not handling it with the law, but handling it with the court. What happened to all of that? What happened to all the alleged lawsuits that you were supposed to be filing against MVP Promotions and ALYCIA Baumgardner, and they were going to be hearing from your attorneys? But why is it okay for you to continue to slander this woman? Because if I was ALYCIA Baumgardner, not only would there be charges pressed, you know what I'm saying? Defamation lawsuit, slander. You know what I'm saying? You keep talking about this girl. You keep throwing shade at this girl, and they can collect all your tweets from the Twitters. They can collect all your posts from the Facebook. They can collect all your shots from the Snappity chat. They can collect all your subliminals from the Instagrammies. They can collect all your crash out lives on the Tickety Talk and the Instagrammies and gather up all the receipts and how you are always in the comments when it pertains to ALYCIA Baumgardner. That you have been on a hate campaign against her. You say people are on a hate campaign against you? No. You are on a hate campaign against ALYCIA Baumgardner. You do not like the fact that she's going to be pushed as the future of women's boxing and as the face of women's boxing. You do not like that she has support from the real quote, Layla Ali, and Amanda Serrano, and others that are pushing ALYCIA Baumgardner, and she is getting all of the accolades and the positive press and the long-term opportunities. Not the quick rich, you know what I'm saying? The quick rich money scheme that you decided to sign up with Remy's husband on. And you cannot handle it. You cannot take it. So you keep trying these attempts at sabotage. You keep attempting to try to smear this woman's name in hopes that this is going to ruin opportunities for her, when all it is doing is continuing to put yourself further down the drain. And then you're still begging like Keith Sweat in your Instagrammy stories for a sponsor for your fight, and you put out this trash? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What brand is touching you if this is how you move? It's giving insecure. You're calling someone else a crybaby, but it sounds like the crybaby is the one that is putting out this track, that is still concerned about ALYCIA Baumgardner. Nobody told you to haul off and slap ALYCIA Baumgardner at a professional VIP event, MMA, MVP Promotions, Netflix, and all of the things, all because you were upset over old footage of ALYCIA Baumgardner discussing you and Pap. And if you had put two and two together, she actually was saying you were better than this, than to be with the married man. And if you actually were listening to the interview that she did prior to her fight, in which she was asked why you didn't sign with MVP Promotions, all she said was, you said Pap's names first, and that's all that needs to be said. Pap is running circles around you, has you wrapped up so tight, is manipulating the HELL out of you, and you don't see it. You do not see it, and you're not going to see it until that account hits negative. And there's going to be no fighters available and no opportunities at all available for you. For you to have your own rock bottom, to really understand the magnitude, how much you've destroyed your brand, how much this nonsense that you and Pap have destroyed your brand, and how everybody is eating off of you, Claressa, except for you. So that is it for this video. I need y'all to do me the biggest favor. I need y'all to do y'all biggest one. And that is to hype the video. Hype the video, please. There is that. That is it. That is all. It's Todos es final. It's finito. It's the end of the road. It's the end of the line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.